Namaste dear students, welcome to SMS Classes. So let's get started.
ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಬಯೋಲಜಿನ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 4ನ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಹೆರಿಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ನ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ನ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUCನ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಯಸುವ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಪಡುತ್ತಿರುವವರಿಗೂ ಅಥವಾ ಕೇವಲ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಯಸುವವರಿಗೂ ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಉಪಯುಕ್ತ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸೂಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. ಆದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಜೊತೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋ ಐ ಬಟನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನೋಡಬಹುದು. ಸರಿನಾ? ಬನ್ನಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ. So first of all, for 5 marks, please remember the flowchart of monohybrid cross, or they may ask like law of segregation or one gene inheritance or law of purity of gametes. Anything they may ask, you have to draw this flowchart for 5 marks. Then if not monohybrid cross, they may ask you for 5 marks is the dihybrid cross, which is also known as two gene inheritance or also law of independent assortment. Okay, all these three names are same only. This flowchart only you have to draw if they ask you to draw and explain the dihybrid cross. And if not even dihybrid cross, for sure they will ask you to draw and explain the flowchart of law of incomplete dominance, which is also known as blending experiment or partial dominance. Okay, this flowchart you have to draw. So please note that drawing and explaining the flowchart with phenotypic and genotypic ratio will include in total 4 marks. For 1 mark you have to write the definition of the particular flowchart which they ask you to draw and explain. So the definition is not written in this notes. The definitions of this flowcharts are displayed in your screen. Please pause and study these definitions also. It will carry 1 mark for your 5 mark questions. Okay. Then for 3 marks or for 2 marks, they may ask you to write the features of chromosomal theory of inheritance. So 4 points are written over here. Please remember for 2 or 3 marks they may ask you. Then remember codominance term, its definition and example is important for 2 mark. And again for 2 mark or for 3 mark they may ask you that why Th Morgan selected fruit fly for genetic experiment. Then for 2 mark or they may ask you even for MCQ section some terms like linkage, polygenic inheritance, pleiotropy, point mutation and multiple alleles. Okay, so remember their definition with example. And for 3 marks remember about Down syndrome, Turner syndrome and Klinefelter's syndrome. Okay, so here your chapter ends. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, you stay till the end. SMS classes, yeah, we teach and we blend. Learning for free, yeah, we breaking the chain. Every subject clear, no stress, no pain. Maths or science, we got that flow. Hit subscribe now, let your knowledge grow. SMS classes, learn simple, score better.